center. I know this here is new, would do. And on this note, I'm gonna go grab my first time being here. Look at this. This is just incredible. You really are in a castle. It's like a... All right, guys, here we are approaching the Texas Medical Center, the world's largest medical center. Today marks my day one of about 3 to 4 days in Houston without a car. So far I've been, this is day one here, but I do have to say, I went further back there, and Texas Medical Center up to like Museum District, from what I've seen, is probably the most walkable area in town. It's also quite a large area, so it's not even like a small segment, but actually quite a rather large one. But surprisingly, this area is fairly walkable. Of course, you got to have a cyber truck. But yeah, so anyway, now right here, yes, this little end here is still being developed, but once we get to the main medical center down there, you'll see what I'm talking about. We're approaching it here. We're gonna reach Main Street. After that, we get to Fannin Street. Fannin Street's really like the medical center's sort of main street. So that's the place I'm gonna check out. And after that, I'm gonna walk a little bit on Rice University campus and then head to Rice Village. So yeah. And this is kind of where the medical center officially starts, sort of like right around here. There's a lot of higher education here. Right here, this is an A&M property, Texas A&M, big school out in College Station. They have invested a lot here, but they're just one of many. The University of Texas also has a big campus, well, sorry, not a big campus, but a big facility here. They got a medical school, a dental school, a nursing school, public health, and then you have Baylor College of Medicine, which is a top 20, usually I think top 20 medical school in the country. And right next to Baylor, to BCM, you got Rice University, which is a top 20 university in the US, as rated by US News and World Report, which is generally considered the standard ranking. So yeah, here we are. We're getting closer to like the main part of the medical center. So far, the sidewalks here, I mean, they're pretty wide here the closer we get. So yeah, this is not the most walkable state, but there are some gems here, and y'all will see more as we get closer to Fannin Street. Nice little park space here. I could ride the bus and get further that way, but I don't want to disturb the walk. I mean, I think it's nice to enjoy these views, this park space here. Yeah, we're getting closer to the actual medical center. I know this here is new, on the newer side. Yeah, I mean, this place is booming. So much higher education happening here. This is like an A&M campus that they're doing here, an urban campus with like 3 or 4 buildings out here. That one's still under construction. This is like a life sciences center. You're starting to see apparently residential places here. You're starting to see high-end hotels right there. As you can see, the Intercontinental. This neighborhood, I mean, it's just grown and grown and grown. I've passed by here plenty of times. Look at this. Look at this. Now this, crossing this road here will be the most challenging part. But honestly, it doesn't look too bad. And you guys are gonna watch. Not bad at all. This is Main Street right here. And there's a lot to see down there. But I think the best action is on Fannin Street, which we'll go out to. This is a little underpass. They care about the pedestrians here. You can't say that in all of Texas, but right here, they care about the pedestrian experience. I gotta admit. I mean, look at this. This is new. Again, this is A&M's new life sciences campus they're doing here. Right there, you got a Texas Women's University School of Nursing. So what the Texas Medical Center kind of is, it's a cluster of healthcare, of all of the facets in the healthcare industry. Nursing, medical schools, dental, public health, some of everything, life science, research. Down there, way over there, you know, I'm gonna try to post a photo so y'all can see, but further down that way over there, they're expanding the medical center's boundaries and building a big life sciences center known as Helix Park. This A&M Plaza is looking nice. It's looking very nice. Here we are on Fannin Street, and this is where I'm gonna go ahead and go myself. See a lot of nurses walking around. Right now it's 3 p.m. It's right around 3. So it's a relatively slow hour. Once it hits 4 or 5 around there, it'll pick up. So I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna go through the Texas Women's Building and keep heading that way. Texas Children's. Is that supposed to be like needles? Is that what that's supposed to be? I'm not sure, but let's go. Oh, green. Almost missed it. Not gonna lie though, this here could be a little bigger, but it's fine. But yeah, this is a little bit narrower than I was expecting, to be in the middle of a street that changes from walk to don't walk. And we're back on. Further down over there, you see the underpass coming up, and you see the light rail emerging from the underpass. Texas Women's University is actually based in Denton, Texas, which is north of Fort Worth. But they got this School of Nursing down here. A lot of Texas institutions come here for their healthcare related facilities. We're getting closer to the heart of the medical center. I almost want to go through this overpass. I'm not going to do it just because I don't want to go into a hospital without need. If it were an office building, I may do it. But if it's a hospital building, I probably won't. Over there, the light rail is heading into the underpass. And another one is emerging. Awesome. The weather outside is not too bad. It's 3 p.m. Honestly, the Houston weather gets pretty nice once October comes around. Fall weather, I mean Texas weather, it is hot. But once the fall season rolls around, it's pretty good all the way up until the middle of spring. I don't know if it's just me. Here they have the big Houston rodeo. But when the rodeo ends, that's when it starts to get hot again, right around there. But here in the medical center, like I said, they really do look out for pedestrians. They make it look nice. They got all this green area, so even when it is warm, at least you are shaded. Trees really do help a lot with hot weather. Concrete does the opposite, but at least it's balanced here. And yep, as you could tell, we're getting closer to the heart of the Texas Medical Center. Gonna try to get on Baylor's campus a little bit, BCM. Maybe hit up UT Health Sciences Center a little bit. And then I'll head over to Rice University. And beautiful bridges, amazing trees, people outside. This is where you want to be.
Maybe people are waiting for the process for the lights to come in, right?
Yep. We're pretty much, we're at the heart of the medical center, the Texas Medical Center. We're at the heart of TMC. Definitely right here, we got the best restaurant district. A lot of workers come here. Rice students, Baylor students, people waiting on the rail, people having lunch breaks or getting off, even some patients. I actually also really like this center because it's the kind of stuff I would do. And on this note, I'm gonna go grab some Starbucks while we're here. I already had my lunch, but I could use some coffee. Some of the perks of Houston is that it's very diverse. One of the most diverse cities in America, definitely the most diverse in Texas. As you look around, you see people of all walks of life over here. Of course, being near so many universities helps. But I'm telling you from experience, this is citywide. You do see some white American, some black American, some Nigerian, Asian, Hispanic. You see a little bit of everything here. The hospital setting helps, I'll say that once again. But again, for those who live in Houston, they will tell you that is everywhere. So we're gonna continue going up. Then before we head on to the Rice University campus, I'll make a quick walk to Baylor College of Medicine. Street sellers, that is new. I have not seen that over here. Over 100,000 people work at the Texas Medical Center. That does not include all of the students that study here. Well, then it will still be over 100,000. But I mean, even without the students, it gets there. So this is one of Houston's biggest economic engines. Of course, there are others: oil and gas, tech, company headquarters. I'm not sure if you heard me over the train, so I'll repeat myself. This is one of Houston's biggest economic engines. There's also oil and gas. There's also tech and some others. A large airport, of course, helps. About 22, 23 Fortune 500 companies. Can't remember the exact number right now. And now we're making our way to Baylor College of Medicine. Here soon, I'll turn into it. MD Anderson, which is a byproduct of the University of Texas at Houston, is one of the most prestigious cancer centers, cancer research centers in America, and the world for that matter. They are based right here at the Texas Medical Center. That plaza we were back there that we went to a while ago, where they had all of the food, I actually like that plaza a lot. It is the sort of premier restaurant block here. It actually goes the other way too. Maybe on the way back I'll show those on the other side, but I really like that because it has all of the stuff I like. I really like rice and meat dishes. They got halal, guys. They got Chipotle. They got, of course, Salada. And I love pizza. I have not tried the pizza place there, but I guess I should at some point. I believe that might be part of Baylor College of Medicine, but I'm not sure. I know the campus is centered this way. These people are going for it, so will I. Yep, now we're in the middle of a train track. They went for it, so did I. I don't think I've even mentioned Houston Methodist right here. Let's get a shot of that. Houston Methodist, one of America's top 20 hospitals, private hospitals in general, but they are a private hospital. Sometimes I think Rice University, they don't have a medical school. Baylor College of Medicine, they're independent. They're not part of Baylor University, if that's what you were thinking. They're actually independent. And Houston Methodist also doesn't have a owner medical school. I almost think, shouldn't the three team up? Sometimes I think that. A lot of construction here, as you can tell. And by the way, on the other side that I haven't even been to, so much more construction that way. Over here, things are mostly built out, but to the south, so much construction that way. So I did not get a good shot of Baylor College of Medicine. Hold on here. We'll have to come this way. Beautiful sidewalks, beautiful. Why can't all of Texas be like this? Oak trees, I mean, this is just great. And the fall weather. If you haven't been here before and you live in Texas, come check this out. Not too many neighborhoods that are this walkable. Not sure what they're building here. I would imagine it's a Houston Methodist Hospital project. But tons of construction. One of the new things that they're doing here now is they're actually doing student housing and just housing in general. That's high density housing. Don't think that's what this will be, but I do wonder. Here we are. Here we are. The trees are kind of blocking it, but here we are, the classic Baylor College of Medicine. I'm across the street just so you could get a look of this a little bit. They have a stop sign, so they should be stopping for me. Baylor College of Medicine. That is a one beauty right there. Oh. You always discover new things. I did not even know about this waterfall here. I'm gonna go check it out. But right down there. Cancer research I was talking about earlier. I've never seen this waterfall. First time being here. Now we'll go check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to Fannin Street where we were coming from. So I'll make that walk back right now, and then I'm gonna head to Rice University. So as I head my way back there, I'll turn the camera back on. So as we head back down here, I'm gonna make my way on to Rice University. Back on Fannin Street now, after having taken a little bit of a detour to check out some of the facilities. Right back on Fannin Street. So yeah, largest medical center in the world. About 100,000 employees. Top 20 medical school at Baylor College of Medicine. Top 3 cancer facility in MD Anderson. And the top 20 university adjacent, which is Rice, where we're headed. Scroll in, you see a nutcracker. Wait till we pass up this sign. We'll get a better view. Where'd it go? There it is. Later on, I honestly might head right back down to that Chipotle area. Nah, I'm not gonna do that, but it's probably my favorite block out of all of this. A lot of Rice University students go there to eat. A lot of Rice students go here to work and volunteer and get their resume points up. There you go, Memorial Hermann Neuroscience Institute. I gotta send my friend this, so 1 second. Memorial Hermann Neuroscience Institute. So kind of like I said earlier, they do have a little bit of everything in the health spectrum. All facets. Kind of like this architecture. I don't know. I like it. Has a little bit of a Spanish vibe, kind of. Just a little bit. At this point, I'm gonna cross to head onto the Rice campus. I don't know if I should do it here or next block. I'm gonna go next block, just looks safer. A lot of Rice students come here to get their food, go get some food, walk around. Herman Park's over there. One of the better parks, one of the best parks. Very nice park here. Starbucks pickup. Should I go through here? I'm gonna go this way, why not? Herman Park's over there. You got the Houston Zoo, and then on the other side, this is where the museum district starts. This street right here is what separates the Texas Medical Center from the museum district, and this is Herman Park over there. Very nice park. You got a Japanese garden. They got an outdoor theater. Ooh, they got a convenience store here. And then right across the street over there, you enter the Rice University campus, and that's where we're headed. Kind of walk through Rice. I'll kind of circle the loop a little bit. I'm not going to do the entire loop, but I'll circle it just to get a couple of buildings in, and then make my way to Rice Village, which is on the other side of this. Ooh, I could make it. It was rushed, but I made it. And Rice University, here we are. Rice University. You're going to notice a pattern here. First of all, a lot of trees. You're going to notice the same color pattern throughout campus. You're gonna notice a whole lot of arcs here coming up. I'm not gonna do the whole loop. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do nice little squirrel. I'm gonna go around a little bit. Get Lovett Hall, which is the oldest, or one of the older buildings on campus. Man, it's so much quieter here. I almost feel awkward talking. It goes from like city to calm very fast. I almost feel uncomfortable talking even in this whisper tone. Fall weather, so yeah, that's what a Texas fall looks like. I'm not gonna do the whole campus. I'm gonna just get a shot of some of the better known buildings. Whole lot of archways. That's the theme here. Rice Village is that way. That way. Would be a lot quicker if I just head there. You know what? But I do want to get a little bit of some of the history here. Some of the more historical buildings. RCE. They are missing the I. I don't know if this is new or not, or if it fell or something. They are missing the I. Here you go, Lovett Hall, the entrance to Rice campus, historic building. Construction. Moment.us. This building is the oldest building on campus. Early 1900s. Don't know exactly when, but the early 1900s. And as you can tell, every building since has been modeled after it. I'm gonna circle around a bit, but I do want to get a shot of the quad. They do have a nice quad here. Beautiful arches here. Look at this. This is just incredible. You really are in a castle. It's like a more Mediterranean version of Hogwarts. Not gonna walk the whole quad. Fondren Library down there, the main library on campus. Okay, Duncan Hall. Forgot what. Was this the engineering building? I heard about this place. It was the computer science building. But I heard this is one of the newer buildings here. From here, I'm going all the way through this side of the loop, and and then continuing on to Rice Village, where my walk will end. Could have went to Herman Park instead. I'll go there next time. And as much green as there is here already, it is just growing. Always new green space. I'm gonna set my camera down a bit. Architecture building.
First and then soda.
Wouldn't be surprised if there's more Yankees fans on campus than Astros. Most of these students come from other states and other cities. There are a lot of locals here too. But I think the majority of students here are from other states.
Some people are like, dude, Joe Rogan endorsed him. He did it.
They got some more interesting buildings down there. But I'm just here to finish this walk. Celebrating 50 years. School of Business. Rice is definitely older than that. I think Rice already hit the 100 mark as a whole. I'm skipping around a bit because here to the other side is looks like we're getting closer to the end of the loop here. Okay, here we are. We're reaching the end of the loop. From here, from a distance, you can see some of the Texas Medical Center buildings. At a distance, some of that skyline over here. Take another look. Right here we got Rice Stadium. Big stadium that's usually empty, almost, if heck, always empty. Not empty. Students go there to watch games, but they do not fill this stadium, and they couldn't even if they wanted to. The stadium, I believe, goes what, 60 to 80,000 students, and there's what, like 20% of that that even attend the school. And right here you got the beautiful music hall. You got the beautiful music hall here. I'll get a better look of it here in a second. This is actually a very new building. It looks old, but that's what's interesting about it. They maintain that Rice character. Rice Village is that way, after this big surface lot that's surprisingly full. I didn't know that these surface lots were used to that much. They should build a garage so they can build on top of here. But yeah, a beautiful music hall. On the other side, y'all saw directly on the other side that the oldest building at Rice, Lovett Hall, it faces this building that way coming in. And this one, so they sort of look at each other. This is the other end of the loop, and that one's that end. We're gonna go this way to head to Rice Village. People don't like these long walks. I honestly really like them. I could have shortened this walk a lot by getting on the light rail, and then after that, I mean, I don't know if this Rice bus is limited for students, but if you're a student, you could have shortened this by getting on there. But I like these long walks, if I'm gonna be honest. I just like them. And now we're headed to Rice Village. Better look at Rice Stadium here. JFK gave his famous "We are going to the moon" speech right at this stadium, and I think that's what it's most famous for. Football team here isn't very good.